it's cool that we got to hear it right after you said that. That's could have gone either way. Nima could have walked out, but a bit about Nima, because I'm not sure, I don't have any information on Waldemar, but a bit about Nima, man. He was in a fight of the night contender the last time out at RFC 4, and he silenced a largely hostile crowd. I actually had one of the fighters that he was fighting, the guy at the time, who I believe is also fighting on this card, come over to me and say, "I'm going to finish him, brother." And Nima went in there, fought a great fight, largely hostile crowd, and silenced them. So he's a fun guy to watch, man. Nima's another guy that will get after it.
Now making his way to the red corner, Nima Sherpa.
He's lean, he's technical, and he's got power in spades, man. He's a tough guy. I would not want to step in there with him. Also, just a very cool, calm, collected, and very kind of, you can see it even here walking out. He doesn't take much pride in the antics. He just, he's got an objective. He wants to get in there and fight.
I got to give a shout out to Ricky, Ballerina, and everyone at the RFC for really stepping up the level of production at this event.
Yeah.
We got pyro, we got LED screens, we got moving lights above us. We're really really established ourselves more so as the premier MMA promotion in Rockland County.
We've always been the premier MMA pro. It's just literally the production value is rising.
Absolutely. That is very true. RFC 1 was a sold-out night with 400 or 500 people, and it was just no production, no nothing, but the energy was off the hook.
Oh, my God.
First introducing and fighting out of the blue corner, he stands at 6 foot even, weighing in at 155 pounds. Under Underdog MMA out of New Britain, Connecticut, Waldemar Rodriguez. And his opponent standing and fighting out of the red corner stands at 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Under Korean Tiger, fighting out of Fort Lee, New Jersey, Nima Sherpa.
And I want you to look early. His last fight out when he silenced that hostile crowd, he had his man hurt. The guy tried to put on a poker face, but Nima's got some serious power. And you can even see it here. Look at how calm he is. Look at how collected he's not. That's the way he fights too. Is he's just very reassured, calm, right? He's not even cracking an expression on his face. But his opponent here, Waldemar, is a
spinning back
flashier fighter. Was it a strike to the back of the head?
I don't know. It was a spinning back kick into a spinning back fist. Not sure what the problem was.
I mean, this guy's chaining strikes together like crazy. Nice little jab up there from Waldemar. But the thing about Nima is he's not going to be deterred by these flashy moves, right? He's going to continue to come forward and throw that 1-2, which he throws very well. You don't see a lot of guys, a lot of people will use that 1-2 as kind of just a base combination, but the guys that are really good with it, that can find your head down the middle like that, he's fantastic with it, and he'll look to throw that over the course of the fight, right? Nima's not in for the games, man, as he flurries Waldemar. Waldemar manages to circle out. Good job by him. He's got heavy hands, man.
That was nice. That was a jab straight right to the body, followed by the hook to the head.
He's going to continue sticking them with that jab. Waldemar likes that spinning back kick there. Nice leg kick. I heard that one. Jeez.
You know what's interesting is to watch like where the different fighters, where they focus. Some guys are eye-to-eye guys. Some guys focus on the chest to catch the movement of the body.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, is that upon their coach's instruction, or is that just something that they naturally, you know what I mean? Is that a tendency that they have, right? Because some guys, like Waldemar loves utilizing kicks. Like anyone can say that. Nice little hook up there. Nice little shovel uppercut. But a guy like Nima is much more content to use his boxing. So it's kind of like, what do you look for? Do you look towards the chest for kicks, or do you look up top for the boxing? Nice first round. It's an interesting point, though. I didn't even think about that.
It's interesting because when I train, it's like I don't like looking into the eyes of another person, and it gives me some sort of anxiety. I would much rather just kind of gaze out and focus on their chest, the kind of neck area, and then I can see movements that are coming.
Well, that makes sense because you're looking at the most macro part of the body beside the legs, so you can kind of tell if someone's going to throw a feint. You could see it in their chest. If they're going to throw a punch, kick, whatever, you could all see it because it kind of starts with the abdomen.
That's right.
That's a good strategy. If I ever start fighting, I'm gonna use that.
Should be making a point here that at first Waldemar sat down, but then he kicked the stool away. He's got energy for days out there.
He does. Again, that kind of like that thing we talked about where it's a show of strength. It's like, I don't need that stool.
That's right.
Continue coming forward. I'm going to throw it's cartwheel kicks, spinning back kicks, whatever I want to throw. And I got to also compliment Waldemar on this. He's very flashy, but he's also technical. You know, it's not like he's just throwing him to throw him. There's a purpose behind what he throws. A nice little push kick up the middle there, nice leg kick. Nima pressing forward here. And you know what? Every time Waldemar throws that push kick, Nima should look to do what he just did, which is he throws it, you shorten the distance, the kick doesn't have much of an effect, and Nima can open up his boxing. And even when he throws that spinning back kick, I mean, Nima, as he does there, just throw combos. Nice. Oh.
That was a sweet combo.
Body shot. Nima's slick, man. He's smooth like butter. Nice little shovel. Ooh.
Yeah, he's been landing those teeps.
Yeah, those teeps are money.
Oh, you can see those things on Nima's back with maybe a low blow.
Recovery. Yeah, that's a little bit of a low blow. Not intentional.
Yeah, the suction marks.
Yeah. Well, he's right here. We should ask him. No, I'm kidding. I think those are for recovery. I could be wrong. I don't know what the specific purpose for them is, but I know that they'll use them in spa situations.
Yeah, it's blown out, right?
All right, Nima opens up. Oh. And it's really just been a tale of kicks versus boxing. I mean, kickboxing, versus boxing. Nice body kick, from Waldemar there.
That push kick.
That push kick is mean, man.
Yep.
Oh, he's trying to open up, throw something fancy.
Yeah, spinning hook kick. It was a little off the mark, but he threw it out there.
I like that he's willing to throw these type of, I don't want to say unorthodox strikes, but those more circus-type strikes, because when you start mounting an offense, I guess it starts with a jab, and then you start to throw, teep kicks and get your combos going. And then every once in a while, you throw in something that a guy like Nima might not expect, which is, if he's at range now, maybe throw a spinning back kick or a cartwheel kick or something like that. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Nima looks to be
slowing down a little bit.
Slowing down for sure.
Which is, you know what? It's not reminiscent of his other fights. It was kind of the opposite in his last bout. The other gentleman that he was in there with started off very, very strong and then slowed down as the fight progressed, and that's when you saw Nima take over. But different this time. I don't think it's because he's out of gas. It might just be that Waldemar is he gives me the impression that he's kind of hard to track down.
Who do you got at this point?
Shoot, man, I don't know. Maybe I'd give it to Nima just because he has been landing the lion's share of combos up top. But, I mean, all credit goes to Waldemar for style points, man.
Definitely. The style points and, throwing back to the second fight we had where John Moore won the fight, landing not more strikes than his opponent, but more significant strikes than his opponent.
The judges have to look at that. You have to think that's going to play into account. It's like who's getting their head back, snapped back more, or who does it look like is landing the harder shots?
Well, apparently the new rules in the unified MMA rules are that if you do not do damage after a takedown, it's only scored as a transition in position. Interesting.
Well, it is kind of that is kind of the interesting part about mixing grappling disciplines. Like collegiate wrestling already has a confusing enough rule set, and then I don't know if you've ever seen like ADCC grappling or anything like that. Oh my God, this guy's throwing.
Yeah, Nima really coming out hard.
Yeah, both of those they have very interesting rule sets, so it only makes sense that unified MMA would kind of handle that with a little bit more grace. As Nima is just unloading here.
Yeah, he really is. He's just throwing a Street Fighter 40-hit combo.
He's charging up his super move. Oh my God! That definitely got Nima's attention for sure.
What are we in the third round here?
Yes. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, this is Nima's round so far. I mean, Vladimir's doing a great job of throwing back, and a lot of damage being done to the body here of Nima. Whereas Nima's kind of opting more to go up top with it. I think both these guys are definitely a little bit tired. There's another, Vladimir's complaining of another low hit. Groin strike. Couldn't tell for sure. It's hard to tell. Wonder how much of that too is, hey, listen, let me get a quick break. Oh, is it? I can't hear what he's saying. Wish I could hear what he's saying. Okay, yeah. So he's complaining of a groin strike. I personally didn't see anything. Alrighty, third and final round. Nima comes forward. I mean, this has really been the entirety of the fight. Is Vladimir? Nima's done a great job of kind of neutralizing Vladimir's kick game, but Vladimir's still managing to get those body kicks and those digging hooks in. I don't know. I got to give it to Nima so far. He's been doing a great job of imposing his will. There goes that teep again to the body. Nice leg kick. These guys kind of in a flow state. I mean, they're definitely in a war, but it is. Oh my God. Oh my God.
There you go, though. But Nima landed about 4 or 5 shots there, but ate that overhand right.
And Nima might be a little bit tired or dazed. Is there no bell anymore when it ends?
There's a bell, yeah.
I haven't heard it. I don't know, man. This is another one. Very fun fight. Nima's never in a boring fight, man. Very fun to watch. Of course, got to have a lot of respect for Waldemar. I mean, throwing the kitchen sink. Not allowing himself to get swept up in the tidal wave that is Nima Sherpa. Because, I mean, he's one of those guys. It's easy. If you get behind, he can envelop you with those very same combinations that you saw over the course of that fight. Maybe we can get I don't know if we can get, I don't know. I was going to say maybe we could get a replay of some of those combinations when Nima had him up against the fence. If that's possible, I'm not sure. Because I want to show the people at home just how much pressure this man puts on his opponents. Replay. There you go. Alrighty, so the people have blessed us with a replay there, but you see, like, Nima's just pressing.
Oh, there it is, that overhand right. I think he's going to land it again.
Yeah, Vladimir did a great job of answering back, but Nima was just constant with the pressure.
There it is again.
Yep.
Yeah, but you're right, though. Nima, in that whole exchange, Nima probably landed 10 shots to
Vladimir's two or three.
Fighters, please come to the center of the cage.
All right, here we go.
Let's throw it over to Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your winner by way of unanimous decision and fighting out of the blue corner, Waldemar Rodriguez.
All right.
Interesting one, man. Another one that really, and I've said this a lot, and it speaks to the quality of the fights here tonight, that could have gone either way in my book.
Oh, most definitely.
Now all we need to see is a knockout, dude. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready for a couple knockouts, too.
I want what would happen with like John Jones and DC, where DC, got knocked down right in front of Joe Rogan and the entire commentary team.